welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I have a question for you. Now, a lot of people say that shooting is the most important skill in NBA 2K25. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a great question. Shooting is essential. Like the real-life NBA, the more that you can spread the floor and kick out to teammates, the more shots they hit, the more games you're going to win.
And earning hot zones is key to having a lot more fun.
Absolutely. And there are a few spots in 2K25 that will help you master those shooting skills.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with MP, and it's Reddish in at the 3. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. It's stolen by MP. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP unafraid to show off his standard.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Mathurin. Good work defensively by James. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time. It's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age. Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Halliburton against MP. Siakam, right side. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. Siakam, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
And the Lakers making a change here. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Topping out there with Walker. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors played an important role for them. He added 11 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The Sharpshooters' rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. An open look for Toppin. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Obi Toppin.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
That free throw no good. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be it dominant.
From the elbow. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Taking what the defense gives them, MP. At the screen, I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pacers trail by 4. Shoots over Davis. Misses off the left iron.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Walker. It's stolen by MP. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the Lakers get it back. Lopez passes to Reddish. Another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance games.
Indiana calls timeout. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Some changes now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in. Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
46. The Pacers, 52.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Lakers trail by 6. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Connect, and it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Left side, Mathurin. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the left wing. Halliburton against MP. Tries to break his ice. The Pacers pull it in. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. Defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Rejected by Halliburton.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to get back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the basket by Halliburton.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
He shoots. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Indiana leading by 9. Now here's Nembhard. 10 points for him, and the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Mathurin. Halliburton misses. And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And now that we're halfway through the season, it's the perfect time to take a peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see who the top rookies are so far. You look at Connect. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And as the Rookie of the Year race is getting clearer, these young men are standing out as the cream of the freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have, undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
Here's Connect. The rebound by Nembhard.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for MP. Pacers leading by 11. It's stolen by MP. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Turner passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Over connect. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Reddish on the wing. Here's connect. Outside Reeves. Pass to Davis. Look at Davis use his length.
I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Lakers. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Reddish on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. And Reddish gets it to go.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Takes a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The lead now cut to single digits.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Here's Nembhard. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 14. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Indiana calls timeout. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to...
That's the end of the game. Thank you, fans, for coming out and supporting your teams tonight. Get home safe, and we will see you at the next event.
So Indiana wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Arguably, the most crucial skill for winning in NBA 2K25 is your ability to shoot. Visit the Art of Shooting facility to boost your effectiveness in up to 3 zones.
Choose 1, 2, or 3 zones to challenge. Your shooting benefit will last for the same number of weeks if you're successful. Your zone can advance 1 level from cold to neutral, hot, or even lethal.
If you choose 3 zones, you'll need to defeat Chris, Lethal Shooter.
The drama will unfold at Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon. The Lakers taking on the Trailblazers. For Los Angeles, currently 10th place right now, Western Conference position here at the halfway mark. Still time to make up the difference. Blazers, Lakers, up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. MP out there with Connect. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, the wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Henderson in at the point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. MB, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Ayton. And another shot. Reddish grabs the rebound. LeBron outside. And a wide open look for MP. No good on the triple. Trailblazers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Back to Sharp. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. The coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Henderson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Avdia with a defensive effort.
Look, you've got to convert those. Come on.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
With a 7-footer, Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a culture.
The Trailblazers have started out 0-1 from the line. This is their only other attempt earlier.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
But Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
And Davis gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Henderson. Grant with the ball. Connect picks him up. No good from Grant. Pass to Connect. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And a deep three from MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Henderson attacking. And the rejection by James. MP looking around. It's good. This game is all even. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Another miss by MP.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Avdia.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And a deep three from MP. Another miss by MP. Trailblazers leading by 3. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lopez is checked in. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter could just do a little bit of everything.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done different.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Klingon, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Jazz played some quality basketball. He finished with 19 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Avdia can't hit. Lakers trail by 11. James driving and finished off by LeBron.
And once LeBron finds a crack in the defense, he is off and running. What hustle from King James.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane I mean, who's going to stop that?
Avia, the pass to Henderson.